So here we see about the biotic components. Bio means life, which has the life. All living organisms we call it as a biotic components. And one more is there, abiotic components. Bio means life, na? So here you see abio. Abiotic components means non-living things. Okay, that means living organisms. Biotic components depend on abiotic components, non-living things, for the survival, to live. For example, what are the abiotic components? Temperature, water, lime deposits, air, etc. are the abiotic components. The fishes and all other living organisms are the biotic components. Okay. The biotic and abiotic components in a habitat affect the survival of organisms living there. Okay. For example, plant need the temperature, sunlight to prepare the food. And we human beings want the plants. Plants gives us fruits and vegetables. Now, and plant depend upon the sun, and we also depend upon the sun. Sun is the abiotic component. We human beings are the biotic component, and plant is the abiotic component because plant is living organism. Okay, and so, and then air and soil. Soil is also abiotic component. We depend upon the soil because we have to live on the soil. On the soil only we build the houses. On the soil only we get the plants. So soil is the abiotic component. Okay, we want abiotic components for the survival. Survival means to live. Okay, to live. So like this, understand? So biotic and abiotic components in a habitat means in the living place, it affect. Do you understand about the biotic and abiotic component? Now the interrelationship between natural components in a habitat. Interrelationship. Relationship means what? Ristedar, na? Relationship. Interrelationship means what? We relate with each other. For example, we relate with the plant. Yes, we relate with the plants because we want the plant to eat vegetables, fruits and rice and roti, for everything. We depend upon the plant. Okay, so and plant depend on us because we have to pour water to the plant, and we have to give manure to the plant, and we have to give khad mitti to the plant, and we have to help the plant to grow. So, and this is the interrelationship. Okay, we depend on the plant depend on us. For example, we take the clothes and we are wearing the cloth. That clothes are prepared by somebody. We are depending on the shop, na, to get the clothes. So we relate with that shopman. So all this, so for the survival, to live in the living place here in this world as a human, we have to survive. So for the survival, we need all. We are not alone in this world. इस दुनिया में हम लोग अकेले नहीं है. Okay, अकेले नहीं है ना. So क्यों हम लोग के आसपास ज़्यादा जन है और plants और so many things are there. We need so many people, plants and so many clothes and so many things to survival. Survival is to live, to save our life, to grow, to learn, to success. Okay, so this is called as interrelationship. We relate with all, understand? Not only with our father, mother, friends and sisters, but we depend on everybody. On the bus we depend to go to the other place. On shop we depend to get the dresses, and on shop we depend to buy the things. And on cows we depend for the gobar and the milk. Okay, like this we have the interrelationship, understand? So, and now you see, make sure to include everything such as air you breathe, the toothbrush you use, milk or tea that you drink. Write the sources from which you acquire. Sources means air. From what is the source for the air? Strot, source means. Okay, source means स्रोत. So air के लिए स्रोत क्या है? Trees ना. From the trees we get the oxygen. And toothbrush, most it is made up of what? From the plastic, but also from the trees. And milk, from where we get? From the buffaloes, cows. Tea, from the plants. And from where we get the like cotton clothes? From the cotton plants. And the silk, where we get? From the cotton things, cotton plants. And the silkworms, yes. And the wool and and all we get from the wool from the animals. So now you see, to wear the sweaters are made up of what? Wool. That wool we from where? From the animals. And some are artificial fibers, we depend on the men. Some chemicals. So all these things we depend on somebody to live. So you understand, to live we depend not only on the parents, friends or relatives or those who are near, or teachers or principal. No, we depend on so many people. On the whole world we depend for the survival, to live. Okay. Similarly, your plastic slippers are made of plastic, which is obtained from the petrochemical industry. Plastic things we get from the factories. We depend on the factories. Okay. So like this we relate with all. So item, cotton cabbage, we get from the ant. Source, cotton plant. Slippers, plastic, petrochemical industry. So another one, what we can get? We write the vegetables. What is made up of? For example, okay, another one we take the silk. What is made up of? It is made up of silk and silk fiber. Source is what? Silkworm. Okay, so like that. So the above table has been prepared based on items of daily use. In this extended of a month or a year, it should become clearly evident that there are several things, both living and non-living things in nature, which we depend upon. So we depend upon so many things for the survival, okay, to live. So you may have now realized that we depend on many living organisms, some more important, while others less. Life of organisms depends on many other. There is an interrelationship among organisms. Whether it is you or the rose plant, the lion, fungi, all depend on each other for the food. Okay, lion depend on the human beings, animals for the food, and we depend upon the plants and some other people for the food. Okay, so like this we relate with whole world, with so many people, with so many animals and plants we relate. So we need so many people and so many to live. That is why we should not hate anything. If we don't like also, should not hate. Hate means nafrat. Okay, we should not nafrat, should not hate. Should love all, accept all, respect all, because we need all.